Daily, we'll be taking a look into Christmas on campus and how the community is supporting those in need.
Also, New Concord is celebrating the holidays and decorates its historic sites.
Welcome to the December 8th edition of the Muskie Daily. I'm Christine Holmes.
And I'm Carissa Kent. Topping our news today. In February, an adaptation of the Eugene O'Neill's play, A Wilderness, will be performed in the Sandra Wolf Thompson Theater at Muskingum University. It will be directed by Jimmy Bohr, although the play is nearly 6 decades old. Bohr expects the play to be popular next.
Bohr explains more about Eugene O'Neill's and his play, A Wilderness.
And A Wilderness is his only comedy. And it premiered on Broadway in 1936. But it is still one of the most beautifully written American plays about the American family that exists even to this day.
Muskingum University finished its 26th year of hosting Christmas on campus earlier this week. Orbit Media News correspondent Matt Triola has more on the story.
Not only is Christmas a time to spend with loved ones, but a time to give back to the community. Various organizations and individual students at Muskingum University alike have given up some of their free time to donate to Christmas on campus, ran by Penny Seelock, who is assistant to the Vice President of Student Affairs.
What we do is we go out to area agencies. Sometimes we're contacted by local schools of families that need help for the holidays. And so I put the information out to campus, and then we have individuals, students, organizations, whatever, they all sign up to help buy Christmas for these kids.
Seelock says that the struggling families need the basics.
Lots of these kids need clothing. It's not just all toys. Toys are the fun thing, but if they don't have socks or they don't have shoes, some of the conditions they live in are deplorable. So every little bit of help, like pajamas or coats, anything we can do is wonderful.
All in all, Seelock is proud to have seen so many come together for the cause. For Orbit Media News, I'm Matt Triola.
The John and Annie Glenn Historic Site and National Road Zangaray Museum are decorated for the holidays. The historical site's decorations are split into 2 different themes. Inside the house is decorated in an old-fashioned Christmas style. An old-fashioned train runs around the Christmas tree and adorned inside the living room. The Zanesville-Muskingum County Chamber of Commerce has asked area businesses to recreate a storybook theme for the holidays. The historic site chose Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, channeling the old-fashioned Christmas theme for the outside of the house. The staff at the historic site has been decorating for the Christmas season for 14 years.
Muskingum junior John Raw takes on the 2015-2016 wrestling season, coming off fresh from a concussion. The concussion Raw had was sustained while he was playing a game of lacrosse. The injury had damaged his inner ear, where he faced a lot of compound fractures that came along with the symptoms. This led to Raw to withdraw from college for the semester to allow for the injury to properly heal and keeping him off the mat for the season.
My concussion, I realized that this is serious and it has to be taken care of properly.
This year, Raw is pressing on and joining the wrestling team again as he looks forward to a great season. That's all for your local news. Coming up is your national news, where we'll take a look at some crazy Christmas decorations,
as well as a high-intensity car chase. All that and more after the break.
Have the music. We have the cameras. We have the talent. Orbit Media, where the magic happens.
On the story. On the quad. On the scene. This is the Muskie Daily.
Yesterday, veterans gathered at the World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C., marking 74 years since the bombing of Pearl Harbor. They laid wreaths in remembrance of all those who died. Veterans from across the country attended the ceremony, including America's oldest veteran, Frank Livingston, who is 110 years old.
The most creepy and the most drunken Christmas displays are in today's Take a Look at This, along with the most fun menorah ever. Jeremy Roth has a holiday roundup.
Who thought this was a good idea? A guy in Ohio has been ordered to remove his nativity scene because it has, wait for it, zombies. Jason Dixon says Sycamore Township wants him to take it down because he doesn't have a permit for the structure. Jason's not buying it.
I think it's the theme, just rubs people the wrong way and it puts a spotlight on me. That's why they're coming down so hard on me.
No word on if the display has been taken down yet, but Dixon has reportedly racked up about $500 in fines. It's the Christmas tree you and your college buddies always dreamed about. The 26-foot tree is made from 400 beer kegs and lights. It's at the Genesee Brew House in Rochester, New York, and the best part is, no ornaments necessary. Speaking of holiday cheer, a Jewish community in Arizona is celebrating Hanukkah with Legos. Parents and kids used 2,700 Lego blocks to build this menorah. After Hanukkah, the blocks will be donated to organizations serving kids and families. I'm Jeremy Roth.
Seattle police released dramatic dash cam video from a carjacking and a shootout. As you'll see, things very quickly get out of control. Lindsay Sheldon has the intense play-by-play.
Dash cam video shows the 35-year-old violent felon on Northeast 40th Street in this black Camaro. Then he turns the wrong way on Roosevelt. With two guns in the car with him, he speeds through several blocks, cars pulling over to each side. Then here, police catch up with him and ram him at 45th and Roosevelt. But the suspect takes off. He jumps onto the sidewalk and through this corner lot. Dash cam video then takes us to Northeast 75th Street, where police hear gunshots.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. He's shooting at us.
As they continue the chase. Then they catch up with him at 68th Street and 35th Avenue Northeast. With this dramatic move, ramming the Camaro as it approaches. Another police vehicle closes in and T-bones the suspect's vehicle. A female driver is in that SUV in front of the Camaro. You can see her vehicle's damaged, and she manages to run out of the way as police get in position. More officers arrive from different directions and surround the suspect. Then he reportedly points his gun at officers as he backs up, then moves forward, and a hail of gunfire begins.
The suspect died at the scene. He has not yet been identified. A dozen police officers were put on paid administrative leave pending a review of the incident. That's standard practice when fatal force is used.
That's going to do it for national news.
Coming up after the break, the weather update and the Muskie Sports.
This is Will Mullins, and I want to encourage you to watch Chapel on Orbit TV Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. Thanks.
Find out what decisions are being made at Student Senate that could affect your campus organization by tuning into Orbit TV on Tuesdays at 11 in the evening, and again on Wednesday through Sunday at 10 in the morning and 6 and 11 in the evening.
And welcome back. I'm Christine Holmes with your weather forecast. Tonight's going to be partly cloudy with chilling temperature of 36 degrees. Tomorrow there will be a 30% chance of showers starting around 1 in the afternoon, then becoming partly cloudy with a comfortable temperature of 52 degrees. Tomorrow night is a 30% chance of showers starting around 10 in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy with a cooler temperature of 42. Now here's a look at your extended forecast. Welcome back with sports. The Muskies fell to Heidelberg in men's basketball action at the Rec Center on Saturday, December 5th, 56-62. Muskingum's own Gerald Marsh led the point totals with 15 and 3 assists, while Joshua Keys captured 10 rebounds. The Muskies led Heidelberg total rebounds 46-38. And on the ladies' side, the Muskies fell short to Heidelberg on the court Saturday, December 5th. Olivia Besanson led the team with 11 points and 4 assists by D'Angela Darnley. Darnley and Leah Moran made 7 rebounds. The Lady Muskies led Heidelberg at the end of the first and third quarters, 11-8 and 21-16 respectively, while the Student Princes made advances in the second and fourth quarters, 19-11 and 20-5. With wrestling, the team battled at Ohio Northern Invitational on Saturday, December 5th. Freshman Jordan Burkholder brought in 9.5 points and ended with a 4-2 record. Altogether, Muskingum finished with 18.5 points, placing them at 15th in the Invitational, while Campbellsville took first. The Muskies will have their next match against Washington Lee Duels on Monday, December 21st. With track, Muskie sophomore Dale Briggs broke his own record at the beginning of the indoor track and field season on December 5th. In the 60-meter hurdles, Daryl Briggs broke his own school record with a time of 8.52 seconds. Muskie Haley Ferguson broke her 60-meter dash with an 8.33 time. Freshman Michelle Gagliano led Muskingum by finishing 4th place in the high jump with a 1.5-meter mark. And Jeff Burkholder ended the match with a 5th place finish with a 14.13 second time. And freshman Jordan Wallace finished 6th place in the high jump after getting 1.8-meter mark. The Muskie men will go to Ohio Wesleyan on January 15th. That's all for sports. You can keep up to date with the latest Muskie sports news by tuning in to WMCO 90.7. Let's head back to the desk for updates on campus events.
We have the music. We have the cameras. We have the talent. Orbit Media, where the magic happens.
On the story. On the quad. On the scene. This is the Muskie Daily.
The Muskingum University offers a Christmas Vespers service on Sunday, December 13th at 7 in the evening. The Vespers service will feature the Muskingum University Concert Choir, readings from the Nativity Story, and a candle lighting ceremony. The readers for this event are comprised of faculty, staff, and students, and local community members.
Tomorrow and Thursday, Circle K International will be selling candy grams. These candy cane grams will be available in the BOC from 11 till 1. Circle K International is asking for a $1 donation. All the proceeds will go toward the March of Dimes.
There is an opportunity to have breakfast with Santa. The Muskingum American Choral Directors Association is sponsoring the event. Breakfast will be on Saturday, December 12th from 10 until noon at New Concord United Methodist Church. There will be pancakes, eggs, sausage, and beverages. The Muskingum Chamber Singers will provide the musical entertainment for the meal.
Muskingum's Equality Alliance is hosting its 3rd annual Naughty or Nice Bingo on December 9th at the bottom of the Chess Center. The event will begin at 7 and go to 11 in the evening.
That's all for the Tuesday episode of the Muskie Daily for the fall semester.
Be sure to tune in to WMCO and pick up your black and magenta during next week's week of specialty shows.
And pick up a copy of the Black and Magenta. Have a great night, New Concord.